Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Long War of the Chosen. So we're going in to save our soldiers. There are 3 of them, and we can only send 4 in, so we'll be sending in Puggo, Stalin Skarsgård, Tom Stone, and Kevin Spacey. But before we send in Kevin Spacey, I do want to use that mag rifle that we got in the last episode. So there it is. Will be, it does reduce his aim because he's not using the laser rifle anymore by 5, but he's kind of the best equipped one that we have for this. Oh, we don't have another one of those for this this mission. You can't actually hold one, you can't hold one, and since you have the, ever vigilant covering fire, we'll go with you, Kevin Spacey. So, I think I saw, yeah, we've got one more of these, so I'll just give you it. And we will head in to Operation Iron Stallion.
Sky Ranger deploy.
In position for deployment.
The secret for this is that there are Lost involved. So let's maybe find an opportunity to mix the Lost with Advent so that they can have a diversion and we can get out safely.
You've got no time to waste. Break cover and move to the extraction point on the double.
Right. Well, so we have, here's the, the evacuation zone. Let's pop over to the other 3 real quick. We have Cameron Diaz that we need to save. Kojo Kumba and Lakshmi Sengupta, who is actually concealed. Interesting. I guess they didn't see him or her standing right there, but well, this is an issue because where did it go? Oh no, okay. I thought that meant that somebody was on Overwatch, but I guess not. So one's back here, and you're right here. So I'm gonna try and take. I'm not gonna be able to take both of them out, I guess, in this one turn. But I was considering to try and take at least you out without showing you, without concealing you. But I don't think that's gonna be an option either. Unless I can get, like, high ground, or... I can't do that in one action, though. So, anyway. My plan here is to just show the highlights of this, because we've already seen a couple ambushes. They're not necessarily the easiest mission, but I'd like to make some progress in this video onto another mission perhaps, and I can't do that when I keep getting these ambushes and these other things that are taking up my time. So I'd really like to make some progress and play the game instead of being interrupted all the time with ambushes and the such. So anyway, I'll just show you the highlights of this, and then we can proceed with the video as planned.
On your order.
Heading out. What did you expect? I trust in your command.
Darkness is my domain. As you order, Commander. The patrol is coming.
Got it.
It is under my watch.
Come get some. Interference! Deflection!
I will reposition.
I did nothing! Target neutralized. Affirmative, covering now. I can handle that. Take this!
Not a problem. It hit the plate!
Hostile target down. Okay, this is bad.
They found us.
Our cover is blown.
I'll keep an eye on it.
My strike surges forth! I will improve at any cost.
Okay, the pain is real.
I sense nothing. Nothing! Sure thing. Copy that. Suppressing target.
Come on, focus! I'm all out.
The invaders move against me!
They died proudly. have an operative down, Commander. We should attempt a rescue if possible, but not at the cost of our other troops.
The clouds surround us. The light!
I take a new approach.
Rolling out!
Overwatch!
Their numbers grow.
Darkness is my domain.
Roger that.
Heading out! Maybe a flesh wound.
Scanning.
Dead in the water here.
Got some advent here. That armor's tough.
I'm taking fire!
Medic! Get me out of here! We have to expect our soldiers to feel the strain of combat eventually. We just have to give them enough time to recover properly. Got it! That all you got?
Ranged explosive!
My power marks you!
Enemies down!
happening? No, this isn't right! This isn't right!
As you direct.
Moving to position.
That's how it's done.
I'm all over it! Already there!
It's not too far.
Covering distance.
I'm on it!
Tactical movement. I await their approach.
I'll be swift.
Moving to Overwatch.
They are reinforced.
I see
On
everything.
Overwatch.
That will not
How
slow
about that? Shot wide.
I must have miscalculated.
The armor held. Elder's jailers are near. I'll go quickly.
I was born in the shadows. The armor saved them.
I'm next.
I stand ready. I have failed.
Who's got a med kit?
Not a problem.
Affirmative, covering now.
I must improve.
It's still moving. Target neutralized.
that all you got?
The reinforcements
We have
are
known to
coming.
them.
I'm all over it. Took it in the plate.
Ten-4.
Returning to Avenger.
Is gonna do it. We got everybody
All
out
members of Wraith 1 have been successfully evac'd.
somehow, but 4 people are wounded, of course. That last Overwatch and that last almost miscalculation with getting that last guy out, man. This was an insane operation.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
As if things weren't bad enough between the Elders, their alien armies, and the Chosen, now we've got zombies to deal with.
A little late to the party there, buddy. So, Thomas Stone, you made it out alive and free of any pain. Here's a technical, out for 23 days again. It's like I get guys back and then they go right back away. So we've got 2 here that are active. We didn't get any promotions, did we? Alright. Well, picked up a hair trigger. Yippee. Yep.
Our action together is complete, Commander.
Good. We picked up chrysalid corpses, an officer, which we will sell, and another? I don't know if I picked up a faceless before, but there's something good with faceless. Gained XP, gained XP, gained XP. Alright, well. And some more intel. Fortunately, we did not pick up any promotions. Yeah, give me a second here. Soldier bonds are available.
Slowly, my knowledge of your movement grows. And with each passing day, I come closer to ending your ceaseless flight from battle.
Commander,
We've got 13 and 13, so we actually... And then we have 2 in bond training. Huh, I don't remember putting them in there. And then Penelope Cruz is still in there for being an officer. Alright, so... And then we've got some of this, too. What was the one? Kojo Kumba was one. Let's see here. Soldier bonds. But I think I'm going to keep passing on this. I have a hard time locking people in for bonds. Because once they formed a bond, you can't, like, quit it. You can't cancel it. So, it'd be nice if... I don't know. It'd be nice if you could. But, anyway. I think... If I'm going to go for anybody here, it'd probably be Matt Damon. Because Sengupta is, like, on the front line, melee. And, by the way, Sengupta, you really need to, I really need to get you a weapon, because that was really bad. I don't think... The people that went in, I don't think they had anything, and I need to be a little bit more careful about that. You did have this, though. That was something. But, yeah, I need to be a bit more careful about what I'm sending you in with. I'm going to come back to these bonds later, because I don't know if those are the ones that I really want, but it's unfortunate that we didn't get to send it. We didn't get any promotions out of that.
If you would order us, Commander, we will undertake a new means of disrupting the Elders and their false vision.
I feel like I should go for these at this time. This could be good, but probably not. Manufacture upgrade, intense training, stats boost, 12 dodge in 5 days. Michelle Yeo already has quite a bit of dodge. Shinobi would also be a decent person to go for that. Or I could just bring somebody up that has like 18 or something, bring them all the way up to 30. So John Travolta could be one. So maybe I'll hold off on this one. There's better options out there than the ones that I have available. Maybe we should really start hunting them down, right? I can't do this one. So maybe I'll do this one. I need a sergeant. I think sending in Kojo Kumba again. I mean, he basically just saved a couple people and then ran. That was a weird one. The Lost was basically what got us out of there, but that was very difficult. I got pretty scared about losing basically everybody that was on that got ambushed. Okay, so I think I'll send Puggo Reborn. Let's send you two in there. To hunt for the assassin. Let's do that. We're not going to be really doing much more at the moment.
My kind will do whatever is needed.
And we'd be able to get you, like Thomas Stone, we could get out of there really easily. Just run away. And then Puggo would be pretty simple to, you know, jump on top of a building, run away, kind of a thing. We're way over here. Last time I think I was over here to try and get people back faster. And I might go back and do that. Because we don't have any hours left. It's just 4 days to 23 days. But most everyone's going to be back in 10 days or less. If we go over there, it's probably going to be more like 8 days or less. Let's go pick up the supplies and then we'll go back and do that. I think that's the better way to do it. So we'll pick up these supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
Spend a day here. There we go.
Setting course for the West African sector.
I kind of want to make contact too, so make contact here, then make contact here. I say what we do is head back over here, heal up.
Avenger plotting new course.
Now that I have a bunch of supplies, I can maybe build and do some stuff. Let's head back. The proving ground first. Let's check this out. So skull mining, talon rounds, and hair triggers. No. So we don't care too much about any of that stuff. Research. Change the research to battle armor, mobile armor. We could do chrysalid corpse autopsy, advanced magnetic weaponry, a faceless autopsy. So we haven't done that one yet. And then rendering a whole bunch of stuff. Let's do the chrysalid since we have more than one chrysalid corpse, so let's do one so that maybe we can use it for later. Let's do this first, I think. And then I might go for battle armor. I might go for one of these after. We'll see.
Presumably, the name chrysalid derives from assumptions made previously about the creature's unusual means of reproduction. Although rumors have long prevailed about the existence of zombies, created as a byproduct of the chrysalid gestation, recent reports seem to indicate a new, equally disturbing means of propagating their species. I'll direct our efforts towards the new research project immediately, Commander. Once we've made progress, I'll send word.
Okay. GTS. These have gone on for far too long, but... no. This could be good, but I don't think I have the supplies to get that yet. I feel like wet work is something that I should probably get now. It's probably gone too long without it. So let's get wet work. That was way too expensive. Everything right now is a little too expensive. Okay.
Hey, Commander.
Back to here. Build items. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff down here. So we need a drone wreck to do this. We need... I'm probably not going to make that. This could be really cool. Grab one of these. A mag shorty. Man, things... I just don't have the supplies. This could be cool. The mag pistol could be cool. Everything could be cool. These starter mags, you know, I still haven't... I didn't make any laser Sten guns. Maybe I could have, but I just didn't feel that they were all that necessary. I don't have many shinobis, so, and the two that I have don't go around shooting very often, except in that last episode, those 2 episodes where that guy, that shinobi was shooting his quite a bit. But I feel like I need to get another mag rifle. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on doing all of this stuff until the next mission goes out, or operation, because I'm gonna see like who's going out, do I need upgrades, what kind of upgrades, instead of buying things now. That's how I'm gonna do it. Rapid response has expired. Holly Hunter and Kestrel are Bond 2 now. That's awesome. And now they're both available, which is good. 2 more days for this.
This
Jeremiah,
will prove to be an important step forward. Even my own intellectual curiosity is not enough to overcome my doubts as to whether or not it was really a wise decision for our troops to bring this particular specimen on board the ship.
I thought it was a great idea. So, chitin plating and flechette rounds. Cut through deals double damage to enemies with no armor protection. And chitin or chitin, depending on how you want to say this. Oh, okay. 5 days? Battle armor? Oh, man. Yeah.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander.
I'll
contact you when I have a full report available.
I was thinking of skipping that for now, but 5 days for battle armor? I think that's pretty... I wish the inspiration would take less Like, not just less time, but maybe less resources. That would be pretty cool. Whoops. I want to take a look at the proving ground now. So this is, what does this do? We believe we can incorporate materials from their exoskeleton to create the strongest possible plating set that our troops can carry. But is this... It's plating, so it's probably just going to be 4, or is it 5 health? It's not health. I'm forgetting the word. Like the ceramic plating. And Talon rounds. Oh, flechette rounds. What do Talon rounds do again? To fracture into microshards on impact, granting bonus critical chance and damage on critical hits. Okay. I kind of want to get this, because once we get through the armor, this is going to do double damage. Or just bonus damage, but I think this one is worth it. 20 more supplies. Oh, do I go for this? Talon rounds? Or chitin plating? This would be good too, but then I'm gonna have to build a bunch more of these. Let's go for the flechette rounds.
We'll get started right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
We don't have any money. I mean, I can build 3 weapons. Or any number of those things. 27 more days for this. Okay, so you don't need to be there. Resistance comms? You don't need to be there either. So Angelina Jolie can actually go up here for now. Because I don't need to be above that, and I don't need to have more than... Yeah, I'd only need 1 more contact. But, yeah. So this is fine. I can pull out of these 2. And maybe when this is done, I'll put her here to get this over with, and then we can finally put you in here and start working there. Should have done this a long time ago, probably, but... So we're at 1511 now, so 2 people are not wounded. That's good. Oh no, 1 person came back, 2 people became available. Okay, well, let's go back. At least 2 more days. While we're doing this, we have 5 more days until battle armor, 7 days until that. Alien infiltrator. The aliens hide and ambush among the populace. Okay, so we might be seeing more faceless. Chiumbo Okeke, John Travolta are back. Ah, barrier. Psionic defense are doubled. 3 days. Getting a technical would be pretty nice. Rapid response and automated defenses. Ugh. Okay. I mean, we have to ignore that.
We have a positive confirmation on an emergency signal coming from the site of our most recent covert action. Our team was ambushed and needs an evac. Firebrand is already en route.
See, what is going on here? This is absolutely frustrating. 1 out of the next 5. Okay, but I think it was 20% or less? Okay. Well, we'll be doing this, but I'm gonna just be showing highlights again, and that's probably going to be the episode after that.
Did you honestly expect to operate in the shadows while I still move among the living?
Yeah. So I'm going to be showing this one again, but...
Setting course for Sector 7, Western Europe.
Commander, we'll need to
Okay.
have one of our troops equip the Skulljack.
So basically, what I'm going to be doing here is choosing the 4, and then going back and building the gear and everything else. So I'm going to kind of go over who I think I'm going to be bringing, and then make my choice, you know, here, so you guys can see what's going on. And then I'll go build everything, and then come back to discuss how that's gonna go. Okay, well, I've gone through all of the gear, all the necessities, and choosing the 4. I don't know if they're the lucky ones, honestly, but the 4 that will be sending out for Operation Severed Pipe to once again save our ambushed comrades. We're going to be sending out Holly Hunter, Estral, Harrison Ford, and Okeke. My thought process here was I ended up finding an armor that was on somebody that was injured for many days, so I just kind of stole it from them real quick, and then I purchased a stutter mag for Holly Hunter. It's unfortunate that I have to be kind of gamey with this, that I can take armor from somebody that's probably double her size and then just put it on her and everything's fine. But I have to play it this way. I can't spend all of the supplies I have to make sure that everybody is outfitted. Otherwise, I would just play by the normal rules, and I didn't really want to do it that way. So, anyway, this armor is very flexible, can be fitted to anybody, and we're going to go with that. But I did buy her a stutter mag. That was the first one that I purchased. And then I brought the mag rifle from Kevin Spacey. We're going to jump into this with these 4. I'm realizing that the importance of, where is it, Revival Protocol with that particular enemy that seems to put you unconscious immediately and then clone you. That is a terrible enemy. So Revival Protocol actually just dug me out of that pit very quickly. So I'm finding a very good reason to take Revival Protocol, or somebody with Revival Protocol. And in this case we'll also have Field Surgeon, so when we inevitably get very hurt in this, it won't be so bad. And we're going after Puggo and Helmet Hair. So we'll find them. Maybe we don't have to go too far. Maybe they'll just be able to get out quickly, and we can just cover the exit with these 4. We'll see. No sit-reps, which is nice. We are revealed. And I think that's it. Okay. Operation Severed Pipe.
Sky Ranger
Squad green to deploy.
You've got no time to waste. Break cover and move to the extraction point on the double.
Oh, good. So this is actually the worst kind of terrain for you, Puggo, because I'm gonna have to get you over here quickly, and I mean, I guess I might be able to get up here with the grappling hook, but as it did before, we have to deal with... Oh, you're kidding me. 2 purifiers? Well, in this case, it might be in our best interest to just run away. But here's Puggo. Here's Thomas Stone, helmet hair. And, yeah. You're pretty much okay. I'm gonna find you, like, a place to go. And then you shadow, and then I can get you out in a couple turns. It's going to be, how can I get Puggo out? That's the major question. And that's going to be answered over here, where we have Holly Hunter, where I can kind of run up, maybe come over here. I'm hoping that, well, maybe I shouldn't discuss my hopes here, but let's, yeah. Once again, let's see how this mission goes.
Solid copy.
Right, one thing that I did forget to mention in the setup was I ended up giving him the Okeke, the mag rocket launcher? Not rocket launcher, grenade launcher. So the mag grenade launcher, I'm kind of disappointed by it because it doesn't actually do anything except for increase the distance. Now you might think like, oh, that's not that bad. You know, I can reach all the way over here from where I'm standing. Is pretty decent, I think. But the problem here, I was really hoping for some increased damage. I don't think that's the case because, yeah, no, not heavy ordnance. I don't think this increased at all. So I do have an opportunity to do this. Maybe it's worth my while, I'm not sure. But one thing is for sure, we can't stand here anymore. I think I'd really like to move over here.
Heading there now. Hostile forces spotted.
Okay, well, I'm glad that I didn't go too far yet, but okay. Anyway, on with the highlights.
Frag out. My natural habitat. It's that damn armor.
Advancing quickly.
I'm on it.
I'm all right.
Took it in the plate.
So something to remember about these Sidewinders is that they have a perk that allows them to skip reaction shots. And I'm blanking on the name, so I'll write it down here. But they have this perk so that this was something that was frustrating me a few episodes ago. And somebody told me about it. Again, thank you for bringing that up. And it's very helpful to know these things, but they don't tell you. So I kind of wish that it told you, like, this is the perk that they're using, hence why you're not taking an Overwatch shot. But in any case, that's why I did not take an Overwatch shot with Kestrel, so I need to remember that.
Covering distance.
Watch my back.
I guess that'll be okay. this? Catch.
Moving to designated coordinates.
No retreat!
Blinding them!
I'm all right.
They found us.
Headed there now.
I've got the loot here! Adjusting aim! Position compromised.
Grenade out.
If you say so.
I got it, right?
I'm on it.
Just in time!
Not bad at all. So sending those two out together was definitely the right way to do it. We only killed 3 enemies, but it was not about killing enemies, it was about bringing our guys home. In that we did. 0 wounded, 0 killed. Take a mission photo of that. Oh, that's perfect. No, where are we here? Humanity's heroes. I don't think we're getting any promotions here either, but really it's about bringing them home.
Revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
There's no way the aliens were expecting a fight like that. Ooh. I'm impressed, Commander.
Me too. Well, we picked up two level ups there, or 2 promotions. That's good. Good news. Wow. And an elite expanded magazine. This was big. A clip size increased by 3. This one's big. Let's find somebody to use that.
Against the Elders, we find nothing but success.
Awesome. Well, we found influence with the Phalanx of Chaos increased, sure, but we found step 1, or completed step 1, phase 1 of finding the assassin? The assassin, I think.
Our strength against these Chosen grows just as our knowledge of them does.
Yeah, so we really need to hunt them down and take them out for good, but...
We are bound by a common enemy, and together we grow strong. All skirmishers, all those freed from the Elders' bonds, are eager to hear your orders, Commander.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna click carry on, but I know it's gonna happen. Okay, there's some more bonds available. Yep.
Just as you are driven to free your people from the perceived oppression of the Elders, the burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation drives my service to the gods, regardless of their intention.
Commander, our ring...
Tech Sergeant, this is fantastic. You're the first Tech Sergeant, and well deserved. So we're looking at, we do have 20 AP. Oh, I guess we're going to be spending 14 here, so it's not as great, but manual override resets all ability cooldowns on interrupt, a powerful form of Overwatch. Instead of firing automatically, perform any single action, free action. So in this case, you know, you can run away. If they're about to shoot at you, you can just run away. Retribution, free ripjack attacks on any enemies that enter, exit, or attack from melee range on enemy turns. We're coming into Centurions, where they start to run up and attack. And you've already seen that when you go to attack them with a melee attack, they will parry it and then attack you back. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for Interrupt. This way, if an enemy is moving, instead of being on Overwatch with a shot, she can decide, like, hey, am I going to take a shot, or am I just going to run away? And I like that. First, Tech Sergeant. Oh, Kestrel, you're also going to be a Tech Sergeant. Fantastic. Yeah, so you have 20 AP that I can just spend anywhere, and I get one of these for free. So bring him on. Gain 1 damage on critical hits for every 2 enemies you can see, up to a maximum of 8. Works on the soldiers, assault rifle, and explosives. Implacable, we already know what this does, and it is fantastic. Grazing attacks, your missed attacks have an additional roll to become a graze. So I'm just going to go with Implacable. I really like it. I think it's going to work well. He does have 20. Dedication might be a good one with Implacable. Dedication actually would be really good with Implacable, because then you can pop Dedication. Now you have 2 mobility, plus 2 mobility. You don't take any reaction fire, so you can run up, flank. Now you can go plus 2 tiles because of this Dedication. Flank, take a shot, and then run back to safety, where, like, basically where you came from. And it's a free action. Let's take Dedication. It's very low. Okay, so it's going to take a long time to get close encounters or untouchable. This way, we can be more mobile. Implacable also makes him more mobile. So we can go with this as more mobility for him. And with that mag weapon and 88 aim, he's going to be hitting pretty frequently. I love when you have so many abilities that it scrolls and forever. Is it better to have an elite autoloader or an elite expanded magazine? Because I can't have both. I know in XCOM2 you can have both, and that's pretty overpowered. So the ability to have just one of them, I get it, but an elite autoloader is just a clip putting 2 magazines together. I mean, I guess this is just 1 magazine. But anyway, do we make it a clip size of 3 or 3 free reloads? I think for him I like the reload. If he was able to take 2... Oh, like rapid reaction. Here we go. When in Overwatch, each shot you hit with grants another reaction fire shot up to a maximum of 3 shots. So in this case, having a bigger magazine is better. Yeah, both kill zone and rapid reaction are both... More bullets is better. Holly Hunter is a staff sergeant. And we're looking at Shadow Strike. When concealed, gain 50 bonus aim and 50 bonus crit chance when attacking enemies. I like this for the reason that if we are flanking an enemy, which is going to probably be the case now that we have this mag weapon even more so. Low profile is good, but I don't think it's too necessary for her. Makes partial cover count as full. Bladestorm, free traditional sword attacks on any enemies that enter, exit, or attack from melee range on enemy turns. This is the same thing as the Ripjack. I think if I went combatives, I would go for Bladestorm. But because I went with Cutthroat, I also think Bladestorm isn't bad. But because of her, I think I'm going to go for Shadow Strike. The thing about Bladestorm and that Ripjack one is that enemies have to like enter, exit, or attack you in melee range. Like, it's great for Lost. It's really great for Lost. And it's good for particular enemies that run up to you, but how many of those enemies? It's not that many. Unless you're talking about Lost. And I've already taken Blademaster, so it's 1 more damage and the aim is going to be increased. But in the case of like Lost, I don't want to take a perk because of one thing. But the thing is, with Shadow Strike, is I can only use this once. Until I get Conceal. So, and do I want to go Reaper? Do I want to go hit and run after Evasive? And Reaper is like really good, but I don't need Bladestorm to make it work. I'm going to go Shadow Strike. I'm not going to go full out Kenshi with her. I'm going to go more, I'm going to kind of take one, take another, take one, kind of a thing. I might take hit and run now. I know Reaper's is huge, I get it. But particularly because I have Cutthroat and Blademaster already. So I might actually take Reaper. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll just wait and see. Okay, moving on. I don't even want to do these anymore. The ambush chances are just way too high. And I'd rather spend intel on negating ambushes. Like, I wish that was a thing. Negate ambush, or cut ambush in half. 20% ambush is a bit high. Penelope Cruz, she already has 72. So to give her 6 more, 78, would be pretty decent. So I probably won't do that with anybody else. The 12 dodge, I think I've already decided that I'm going to give this to somebody that's probably not ready yet. I think I was considering Michelle Yeoh. She's still out for 4 more days, because she has 20 right now. If I can get that, getting that to 42 would be awesome. That would reduce the amount of times that she's hurt. Or how hurt she is. I want to see something. Okay, here we go. 16%, 4 days. A superior PCS. I think that's pretty decent. Let's send... How many days is this? 4? 19%. 16%. Let's do it.
Our order is clear, and we will obey it.
Do not ambush me. Okay, before I forget, let's go to the Scilab. We will put in... Jeremiah Jordan for 11 days. So Solace. The Psi Operative may immediately extinguish mental impairments for a squad mate. I like it. If an enemy is fuse, if an enemy is carrying explosives, they can be remotely detonated by a Psi Operative free action. I love that one. Phase Walk. Temporarily phase out of existence to teleport to a nearby location. That's really cool too. 18 days though? If I put somebody here... $9 days. I'm gonna go for Fuse. I think that one is really cool. There's like 2 hours until Penelope Cruz is done. I really wanted to get her ready for that ambush, but it did not happen. Okay, right. Penelope Cruz is done in a couple hours. 4 days until battle armor, 5 until flechette rounds, and then a long time for the rest. Let's do this. I think I'm not going to go back to the Templar HQ. Let's go here.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity.
Yeah.
We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Got it. 4 days.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
We barely landed and she was ready. So let's view her real quick. I'm not going to go any further here. Oh, I don't think I can anyway. Yeah, this is as high as I can go, which is amazing. But I'm really glad she's done now. So, trial by fire. Any soldier below the rank of sergeant will be automatically promoted after successful mission with this officer. Huge, huge. Way better than jammer. It's like, oh, one more turn? Like sometimes, like maybe once every 10 missions, that's going to be helpful, but trial by fire is huge in my opinion. So I'm excited. She's going to be going on pretty much everything at this point with anybody that's not a sergeant, and then they'll just rank up quickly. Recovered Will Smith, Kevin Spacey, Anton Grays. 3 days, 18 hours. This could be interesting, but I like skipping it. 4 days, 20 hours. Burt Reynolds. What? It's a scientist. Free scientist. 4 days, 20 hours. I mean, we could spend some intel to boost it. And we can just bring in like a couple low-ranked guys. Shinobi. Yeah, so I think this is a good time. Maybe not that one. This one? This one. To get a free scientist, I think it's worth it. It would be nice to get in more scientists so that we can have more faster research and faster everything else. Healing and psy-op stuff.
Setting course for South Africa.
Commander Tigan and Shen aren't going to be happy.
And here it is. Sending in the covert maneuver unit. It's been a very long time since almost everybody on here has been injured for so long. So it's very good to see them all in uniform and ready to go. I did steal a couple things for Squatty Kumba here from somewhere, and I feel like that was necessary. I wanted to put Captain Penelope Cruz in charge of some low levels. We have a corporal, Squatty corporal, and initiate, which is basically Squatty. But then we also have Sergeant Thomas Stone here, and a couple guests to, one, deal some damage. We didn't have a grenadier. One, bring a grenadier. Doesn't have to be good at all. All she has to do is just launch some grenades. So that's what she's going to be doing. And then we're going to bring Kestrel along with this so that we do have a magnetic weapon and somebody that can deal a bunch of damage. I also wanted to test out Dedication and Placable with the build that we've got going on for them. And with that, we do have a laser rifle here. Squatty Kumba with the scatter ray equivalent of a laser shotgun, and the heavy armor with her. Bringing in Shinobi, doesn't have much for upgrades, but is going to be a good scout. We need a scout, but we also have a scanning protocol with her too, so I'm not going to bring the battle scanner. I don't think it's necessary this time, but I think with what we've got here, it's not too bad. You know, it is a lot of low levels, but bringing in a grenadier with a ton of grenades. Oh, actually, she doesn't have that, so let's just give her another grenade. She doesn't even have the ability of heavy ordnance, so she doesn't get 2 grenades if it's in that grenade slot. So we'll just give her three grenades, and that should be good. We do have a bunch of flashbangs. I guess we only have 2. But that's fine, because we also have interference to remove Overwatch, which is going to be pretty decent. I took her gun away, and I gave it to somebody else. It's probably her, Charlize Theron, because she's not going to be firing too often at this point. She's going to be more just support. But yeah, I mean, she's got a whole bunch of abilities here that's going to help in support. So she's not really going to be shooting too much. If she does, it's not going to be doing a lot of damage, and that means that I really need to be pulling her back. I do not want to put her in a position of dealing a lot of damage, because I don't want her to be dealt a lot of damage in return. So we need to protect her now. She's our gatekeeper. But I think with these two, particularly another squatty, but again, as I'm saying, all she has to do is just launch grenades. She doesn't really even have to shoot. And with Kestrel dealing a bunch of damage, I think we're going to be fine here. I think we're going to be fine. I am going to... I got this as close as possible. It said 419 when I put basically anything else up here, and it boosted this up just enough that it made it very light. So I'm just gonna remove that and make it so it's 7 to 9. That's it. We will boost this, and this is going to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 promotions at least. Penelope Cruz and Thomas Stone. I don't think Kestrel is going to be leveling up anytime soon, but they could be leveling up. So, plus the 100% extra experience from killing because of wet work. That's going to be very helpful too. So we're going to infiltrate with the covert maneuver unit plus Kestrel and Vikander for Operation Hot Profit.
Sky Ranger deploy.
Menace, ready to deploy.
And Cameron Diaz is back from her wounds. We've got 2 more days left here. I'm thinking let's head to the black market real quick.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
And I'm wanting to sell... Oh wow, 40 for an Illyrium core? That's almost crazy enough for me to do it. But I wanted to sell off the Officer Corps. Probably not anything else. Yeah, I guess that was it. But I did want to check out Sergeant. So there's a couple sergeants here. Technicals. We only have 2. Anton Grays and Stellan Skarsgård. Anton Grays finally just got back. I did steal his gear. He was gone for so long, so I stole that. I think I actually took yours too. Yeah. So. Yeah, we only have the 2. We have 4 specialists, 3 shinobis, 3 sharpshooters, 3 rangers, 3 gunners, 3 grenadiers, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. We have 3 of basically everything except for technicals. I'm surprised we actually have 3 assaults. I haven't seen an assault in so long, but 2 of them are squaddies, and Samuel Marquez is still out for 18 more hours. I did steal all of your gear too, so we'll have to wait for them to come back, I guess. But 2 technicals. They're moderate to high level.
Market is open.
58 supplies. That's basically everything I got. I can't afford that at the moment. So we'll continue over here, making contact with New Indonesia.
For the Indonesian zone.
Sumo Marquez, Michelle Yeoh. Super. Superior conditioning. I think that's straight up health. And a promotion for Matt Damon. Fantastic. I think I might have cried. If we got ambushed in that one, I think I might have cried. I'd cut it out so you guys don't have to hear it, but let's just go here because I know he's going to yell at me if I don't. So let's find something else. I think I might actually do... Oh, I sent them both out, didn't I? I sent her out, so I can't do that one. Penelope Cruz, and I sent out Shinobi, so I can't do this one. Is there somebody else that I could give this to? Because I want to take a break from these. Idris Elba really could be another option. Michelle Yeoh, actually, that's the one I want to send. So Michelle Yeoh, you're definitely the one. Okay, it wasn't Shinobi after all. Michelle Yeoh. Plus 12, that's going to put you at 42 dodge. That's fantastic. Let's see if I can get that even further. 5 days, go for it.
My followers will lead this action to victory.
Yes, yes. Okay. We got a promotion for Matt Damon. So Snapshot still. Phantom... Center mass is more when using guns, just in general. I like that one. Because you can use a pistol. That's still a gun. But I've already got people, like I've got 2 others that have lightning hands, so I'm not gonna go pistol with you. I might make you more covert, so maybe Phantom. I could do something like a lone wolf. Like, go Phantom, lone wolf. That sounds cool, too. Let's do that. Phantom. Phantom. And then we'll go lone wolf instead of precision shot or high def hollow. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So while we're kind of moving up the map, like up the center, he could be over here on this side. So as we're moving this way, he's over here taking flanking shots. We'll see if that works out like that. I'm not sure if he's really the best one to do that with. We gotta get you a better weapon, but once we get like the mag sniper, then we can pass that down to the laser down to him. Only 2 wounded. Oof.
Our inspiration did prove beneficial.
Awesome. Awesome. Assign new research. I think we just got one for free. A prototype added to inventory. Awesome. And we can build more. I'm not sure how many I will build. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe. They're pretty cool, but they're not absolutely necessary. 50 supplies. I don't know how many supplies I have. 67. We could do a faceless autopsy. It's going to take 5 days. Render. Let's do that. It's only going to cost 1 faceless, so let's do it. Let's get this out of
I am
there.
at a loss for words to describe the difficulties we have had in attempting to handle this creature, affectionately known as the Faceless, to our troops. The nebulous form of its physical structure, including a pliable, semi-solid outer layer, seems to be slowly degrading now that the creature has expired. There is also a pungent odor that only seems to grow stronger as time passes.
2 more days for fleshettes. I'm excited about that. Let's take a look at
What
the...
can I do for you, Commander?
Nope, not completed. Oops. Well, actually,
Commander?
before I go, I want to see how expensive it is to build. 66 and 1. Alloys are pretty difficult. We spend a lot more alloys than we do Elerium crystals. Anton Grays. Let's see here.
The
Look at those
EXO armor
arms.
suit gives our soldiers the power they need to handle heavy weapons, with the durability to match.
It looks pretty cool. So it says, okay, we have our gauntlet, and then it says extra rocket. Grants a second standard rocket for the Technicals rocket launch. Oh, okay, so this actually could be pretty decent for maybe not for Anton because he's more of a fireman, but Stellan Skarsgård is the one that has, yeah, fire in the hole and biggest booms, so it would probably be a good option for him because of the extra rocket, basically. Then he could shoot 2 rockets. I didn't really think about that. But I guess it makes sense, right? We don't need. He doesn't necessarily need to. Let's see here. He doesn't necessarily need it, right? Because he already has the gauntlet. So you already get the rocket launcher. But so we could put it for. So let's put it on. Cameron Diaz, just for an instance here, example. Okay, the exosuit allows a soldier to mount a heavy weapon. Oh, only the shredder gun is available initially. Certain projects in the proving ground will unlock more heavy weapon systems for construction. Instead of a heavy weapon, technical class soldiers may instead carry extra ammunition for the gauntlet. Oh, okay. So completely, I thought this was going to be a missile for everybody, but it's actually the shredder gun. Don't remember what the shredder gun does, and it's not showing up here. So it also, you can see here that the Predator gives 3 health and 1 armor. The exosuit doesn't give you the armor, and it's 1 less health. But, you know, it gives you an additional ability. I'm pretty sure the shredder gun can only be used once. I don't think it's a multiple time or a cooldown or anything. That would make no sense. So I think it's just a use it and lose it kind of a thing. But technical class soldiers carry extra ammunition for their gauntlet. May instead carry. So they don't get the. So is the shredder gun still available for Anton? I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it. For now, I think we'll just take it off of you. and we'll find out who is going into the next operation when I infiltrate, and I'll find somebody in there to take it. Okay, but that's pretty cool. I'm very excited about that. Two more days until fleshette rounds. I'm excited about those too.
We're reading you.
Awesome. We finally made contact off the African continent. Okay.
New regional contacts located.
Yep. That's important.
The local resistance operatives we just made contact with in this region warned us that one of the Chosen has been terrorizing the area for some time now. Here's the intel they've collected so far.
So, you would come to strike at me. I eagerly await your arrival, Commander.
Now, I remember him being the easiest of the three. I don't know if that's going to be the case with Long War of the Chosen, because I never played with Long War. So, I'm wondering how Long War chose to tinker with the Warlock. Right. Well, how many more days? What's going on over here? 20%, that's it? Okay. 3 more days. And then we get another scientist. Cool. And what do we have here? I wonder what does recruit do? I'm gonna go check that out. Okay, recruit is actually pretty important, but I would say it's more important once you've liberated it. So I'm gonna pass on that here. Let's go full supplies. I'm not too worried about the repercussions. Maybe I should be. Is that strength 4? Crazy. I can't make contact with New Australia yet. This is just... I don't even know when I'm supposed to do this. I don't know. Like, should I be shooting for this now? Or am I fine? Let's see. I kind of want to just get out of here. I'm going to put you on supply, or recruit, actually. I'm going to make the only person over here is recruiter, so that we can get some more people over here, and then I can put them back on supplies. I think I'm realizing now that's probably a better idea. Let's maybe do recruit and supply. So 4 supplies, 3 recruits. Let's try it out here, because I know it gives you pretty decent chances of just finding new Haven personnel. But so when I finally do take this on,
setting course for the West African sector.
That's not what I want to click on. When I finally do take this on, which probably should be soon before forces rise again. Then and I finally liberate it, then I think putting everybody on supplies is like the general consensus on what to do, but I think recruiting is also a good idea, because there's chances of finding engineers and scientists for free too. So yeah, not yet, but maybe in a couple weeks, like my weeks. We'll take this on. Let's go to East Africa.
Setting course for East Africa.
And then, of course, we can put engineers and scientists and soldiers into the havens as advisors. And I believe they give you supplies. They give you intel. And this roots out the faceless, I think. But it also helps with recruiting. I think that's how it goes. I don't know if any advisor helps with rooting out faceless, or if it's just soldiers, I don't know. But we can keep that in mind. How much is it for this? 100, 100 supplies even. We'll keep going here. What just happened? Something popped up down here. It stopped the time. I thought it might be this, but that's not the case. Flechette rounds. Awesome. So we now have one of those in our inventory.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
And, oops. They cost a chrysalid, 10 supplies, and an alloy. We do have a chrysalid corpse. I might just take this because, I mean, dealing extra damage after we've shredded the armor, dealing the extra damage is really good. I've got a couple people that I think are really good candidates for a flechette round. Puggo being one of them, because they can run up, take a shot, and then run away, kind of a thing. Another good one could be Kestrel, for the same exact reason. Run up, take a shot, and run away. Yeah. Well, anyway, we've got one at least, so I'm wondering how important this is. I mean, it says the strongest possible plating set for our troops. Yeah, I think the Sentinel is just like a better Advent, you know, normal guy. Like a sentry. So, just a normal, you know, shoot. Probably has like a grenade or something like that. We'll have to see about that one. The mech, we can take care of the mech now. We're getting a little bit better. We're boosted. We're all ready to go. We can finally end the episode. Without being interrupted, right? Just that one time. So, with that, we'll stop here. And we have 2 more days for the Faceless. Jeremiah Jordan is training for Fuse for 3 more days. Supply drop is coming around the corner again so quickly. And then 9 more days for clearing alien machinery. Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know that I cut out the operations quite a bit, but you still should be able to see in some detail what went down and get a good idea of how great and poorly things went. Well, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time.